Hi, Russ Gaspard here to review Milestone 1 progress for our Woodshed app project. So the week went pretty well, and I'll go ahead and start with a run through of the app. So you see here the topic screen come up, and when it first comes up, I did put major scale and natural minor scale, just a couple of little starter topics, and these others were entered. So if we want to go ahead and enter another one, I can put whatever I want in here, right in there, and you can see it shows up at the top of the list. One thing we didn't discuss, but I know is always a good idea when you're dealing with an ordered list like this, is to keep them all lowercase or all uppercase. I think all lowercase is a little more attractive, but it just keeps it a little cleaner, and these are tags, and it just simplifies. You don't want to have the same thing in there twice, but one time capitalized and the other time not, and so all tags and parameters through the whole app, I envision them being lowercase. And it does do a little bit of error checking. You can't enter an empty string or anything like that. A little bit beyond the scope of what we talked about, I did want to make sure that I could pass data to the setup screen. And here's the setup screen, which I got a little farther building than what I had planned. But you can see that it shows the augmented arpeggio that I chose, and brings up a list of parameters for me to choose from. I don't have the custom add screen set up to deal with the parameters yet, and those are just kind of hard coded in there just so we can see what it'll look like. But this screen is active, so if I want to practice a topic, if I want to use that tag, then I can select it, and we can see that's the exercise title. So it went pretty smoothly. I think it has a nice look. The wireframes I made, I guess, weren't intended to necessarily be the style of the app. It was just to be clear and demonstrate what it would look like. But in fact, I think it has a nice, clean, simple look to it that I'm going to recommend we stay with that. The state of the application is just where we said it would be for Milestone 1. Challenges of the week. When I started out the week, my development environment, Android Studio, was not behaving itself, so that was a problem, and I was able to install the updates needed to get that functioning properly. I guess the biggest challenge was just time, and trying to get started coding before too much of the week was gone and get some of these things implemented. I don't have any change requests. The only changes I made were just minor elements of how I approach things in the code, but they don't affect any of the functionality of the app. And plans moving forward, I think I'm feeling pretty good about what happened this week, and my time estimates might have been a little high. If that continues to be true, then looking forward to a little extra time to maybe add in some bells and whistles. Looking forward to connecting with you next week, and we'll catch you up on the state of affairs then.